Good afternoon, my dear children. This is Gayatri. Welcome you all to today's class, mathematics class, chapter 7, coordinate geometry, part 8. This is the last session of this chapter. In today's class, we are going to learn the leftover sums from chapter 7, that is exercise 7.2. Let us move on to the content. Fifth question from this exercise 7.2. Find the point, find the ratio of the point A where AB is the diameter of the circle whose center is 2 minus 3 and 1 4. So we'll assume first that the points O, that means the center of the circle O, that is xy is equal to 2 comma minus 3, and the one end of the diameter, that is A, x1 y1, will assume it, and the other end this will assume it as x2 y2, which is given as 1 comma 4. The midpoint of a diameter AB is O. We all know that O is the center of the circle, that is exactly the middle of the diameter. So midpoint of the diameter AB is O. So let us find the midpoint of this diameter, then that will equate it to the center. So the formula for that is x1 plus x2 by 2 y1 plus y2 by 2. So x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to the, the center, which is 2, and y1 plus y2 by 2, the center, which is minus 3. So we'll take x1 plus x2 is here. X1 is means A point is not given, so that we assumed as x1. So x1 plus the B point is given, that is 1. X2 value is 1. So x1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to that first the center of the circle x coordinate is 2 is equal to 2. Now cross multiply it. X1 plus 1 into 1 is x1 plus 1, and 2 2s are 4. Then 1 you transpose here. Then x1 is equal to 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. Similarly, y1 plus 4 by 2 is equal to minus 3. Then cross multiply it. Minus 3 can be written as minus 3 by 1. Then y1 plus 4 into 1 is y1 plus 4, that is equal to 3 2s are minus 6. Then y1 is equal to minus 6 minus 4, that is equal to minus 10. Therefore, the other end of the diameter AB, diameter AB, from that the one of the end, that is A point is 3 comma minus 10. Now the next sixth question. The A and B are, that is the points are already given there, and find the coordinates of P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB and P lies on the segment AB. So when you take the line segment AB, the P is on the segment. So AP is to PB. Actually, the ratio, the P is dividing the AB into two parts, AP and PB. But we have not given the ratio, but the condition is given here that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. 3 by 7 of AB. So let us transpose AB to the left hand side of equal to, then we will get AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. That means AP is considering AB, we can take it as 3 parts and AB as 7 parts. AB is nothing but total length of the segment. So the total length of the segment is 7 parts, and in that AP is representing 3 parts. Then what is the length of PB? We have to subtract it, that is to get the PB total parts minus the part of AP. So 7 minus 3, that is equal to 4. So PB is representing now 4 parts. Now what is the ratio of AP is to PB? 3 is to 4. Now see here. So the AP is to PB, the ratio M1 is to M1, which is equal to 3 is to 4. X1 Y1, which is given as minus 2 comma minus 2. X2 Y2 will assume it as 2 comma minus 4. Then what is section formula? X is equal to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 by M1 plus M2. Y is equal to M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 by M1 plus M2. Substitute the values here. M1 is 3 and X2 is 2 plus M2 is 4 and X1 is minus 2 by M1 plus M2, that is 3 plus 4. Similarly, here M1 is 3 and Y2, M1 is 3 and Y2 is 4 minus 4, and M2 is 4 and Y1 is minus 2 by M1 plus M2, that is 3 plus 4. Now 6 and 4 2s are 8 minus 8. So 6 minus 8 by 7, that is equal to minus 2 by 7. Here minus 12, and 4 twos are minus 8. Two negatives we have to add. So 12 plus 8, 20. Which 20? Minus 20 by 7. So the point P is x comma y is equal to minus 2 by 7 comma minus 20 by 7. This sum is given for 4 mark question in almost our state board papers as well as in CBSE papers also. This question is given, so this is very very important. Now, the next question is find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment joining A minus 4 comma 0 and B 0 comma 6 into 4 equal parts. Let us consider the line segment AB, and that is A point is given as minus 4 comma 0 and B point is given as 0 comma 6. It is been divided into how many equal parts? 4. See, this is AB is first part, PQ is second part, QR is third part, and RB is fourth part. So total 4 parts, and each part is equal to one another because it is given 4 equal parts. So the ratios will be 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. So here what you'll do first to get the points P, Q and R, first we must find the point Q, because as we know that exactly the middle of A and B, the point is Q. Okay, the middle of A and B is point Q. So let's find the midpoint of A and B. We'll consider it as that is Q. Already we marked as Q. So then midpoint of AB is Q, and A will assume it as x1 y1 that is equal to minus 4 comma 0, and B will assume it as x2 y2 that is equal to 0 comma 6. Now Q will assume it as x3 y3 that is equal to formula, midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Let us substitute the points over there. Minus 4 plus 0 by 2 and 0 plus 6 by 2. Minus 4 plus 0 is what? Minus 4, that is minus 4 by 2. 0 plus 6 is 6, so 6 by 2. Minus 4 by 2, its value is minus 2, and 6 by 2, its value is 3. So Q point is minus 2 comma 3. Now P is the midpoint of A and Q. So you see here, midpoint of AQ is P. So P will assume it as x4 y4. So midpoint formula is A is x1 y1. We know that Q we assumed as x3 y3. So midpoint is x1 plus x3 by 2 comma y1 plus y3 by 2. Substitute the points. X1 is minus 4 and x3 that is minus 2 by 2 comma y1 is 0 and y3 is 3. So 0 plus 3 by 2. Minus 4 plus into minus minus. Minus 4 minus 2, its value is minus 6. So minus 6 by 2 comma 3 by 2. Minus 6 by 2, its value is what? Minus 3. So minus 3 comma 3 by 2. Still we should find out R. R is nothing but it is a midpoint of Q and B. So midpoint of QB is R. So we'll assume that R point as x5 y5. So R x5 y5 is equal to x3 plus x2 by 2, that is Q plus Q and B we have to consider. So Q point is x3 by 3 and B point is x2 by 2. So Q x3 plus x2 by 2 comma y3 plus y2 by 2. Substitute the values. Minus 2 plus 0 by 2 and 3 plus 6 by 2, that is minus 2 by 2 comma 9 by 2. Minus 2 by 2, its value is minus 1. 9 by 2, leave it like that, 9 by 2 only. So the points which divide the line segment in the ratio into 4 equal parts, that is 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1, are P minus 3 comma 3 by 2 and Q minus 2 comma 3 and R minus 1 comma 9 by 2. Now the next question, this is very very important for 2 marks. Okay, so find the coordinates of centroid of minus 1 comma minus 3 and 6 comma minus 3 and minus 3 comma 6. Let us assume that these 3 points x1 y1 is equal to minus 1 comma 3, x2 y2 is equal to 6 comma minus 3 and x3 y3 is equal to minus 3 comma 6. So formula for finding the centroid, formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is the point. Centroid is a point. So you must keep the brackets and you have to write like this. So after simplification, you get x coordinate here, and after simplification of this, you get the y coordinate. So substitute the values. Minus 1 plus 6 minus 3 by 3 comma 3 plus minus 3 plus 6 by 3. Here minus 1 minus 3, its value is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 6 by 3 comma minus 3 plus 3, its value is 0. 0 plus 6 by 3. Then one negative, one positive, it is subtracted, so 6 minus 4, which is 2. So 2 by 3, comma, 6 by 3. 6 by 3 is its value 2. So the point is 2 by 3, comma, 2. Actually, what is centroid? You see here. Centroid is nothing but the point of concurrency of the medians of the triangle. Concurrency means in a triangle, how many medians will get? 3 each vertex from the vertex to the opposite side will draw one line that is nothing but median. Okay, the median is nothing but it's a line segment which is drawn from the vertex to the opposite side, which divides the opposite side into two equal parts. That means that is median. So like that, each vertex will have one median. So how many medians will get? Total 3 medians. So all the 3 medians meet at a point. That's why this is called concurrency, concurrent point, and those lines are called concurrent lines. So centroid is the point of concurrency of the 3 medians of the triangle. We represent the centroid with capital letter G. And this very important point, that is centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1. This is very important for your objective, children. Centroid is what? Centroid is the point of concurrence of the medians of the triangle. This is one important objective. Another important objective is centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1. So children, with this, we come to an end of this chapter because other two exercises are not there. So we have already completed seventh chapter. Now, today's whatever sums I have explained in today's class, so are very important, children. And a new formula also is given, that is centroid formula. And about centroid is also given. Please once again go through the video, prepare everything, practice everything until you get all the sums. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.